This person runs the IT for credit card processing for the largest private bank in India, and they're big by anyone's standards. I don't care what country you come from. They're servicing 40 million customers. They've got more than 4,800 branches spread across India. They got more than 122,000 ATMs that they have to keep up all the time. They've got more than 12,500,000 credit cards issued, and that's a really growing market for them. So this person has spent over 5 years at HDFC, and he oversees the bank's IT infrastructure for credit card and for application lifecycle management, so a big role. Please welcome to the stage with me, Sushil Vaya. Come on up, Sushil.
Good morning.
Hey, Sushil.
Good morning.
So I try to impress everybody, but it really is true. You run a very, very, very big firm. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
So I represent HDFC Bank, and yes, they are an impressive bank in India. We really have a very large scale. We have around 1.5 million point of acceptance where we accept our cards, and we have around 1 million merchants available across the country. On top of it, as everybody knows, in India, we processed around 1.7 billion credit cards last year, and HDFC represents more than 50% of the market share. So that's what we deal with.
1.7 billion.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I guess scale is right there. So scale has to be something that you care about, and you said you're growing. So tell me more, what's required for the resiliency and for your systems to scale to keep up with your business?
Scale and resiliency is definitely the demand which we have to deal with today. As we are growing, we have transactions coming in, we have customers expecting us to be much more faster. While our response times from credit card authorization systems are in milliseconds, but even that is not enough. We need to improve. And it's publicly known, HDFC has very ambitious targets. We are looking at doubling our credit card customers and making multi-fold increase in the number of merchants we hold it, which eventually means we'll be adding a few 100,000 new credit card customers every month and equally a few 100,000 merchants as we progress. That's the scale we have to deal with.
That scale warms my heart as the maker of mainframes, I must say that. So you do face, I know, a lot of challenges, of course. We all do in the IT industry, and with your growth rates, you've got to face them. So resiliency and managing downtime must also be something that's high on your list.
Yes, that is one. I will give you some examples also. We have flash sales, which comes up from Amazon, Flipkart, any other e-commerce giant. So whatever the volumes we handle on a daily basis, on those days when we have a flash sale, it goes more than 10 times. So that's the scale, and it's very unpredictable. It all comes from the internet. We have no control. We have to be ready. We cannot have our customers who have got excited with the product during the sale. Now they want to go and make a purchase, and then they face a problem. That's something we can't accept. So we have to really deal with it aggressively. In addition to this, downtime is another thing we have to deal with. With customers being across the globe, we are almost 24/7. Nobody appreciates if we have a downtime window. So our downtimes keep shrinking. We really have to work hard, get back online, and even in those few minutes, we have to make sure that the customers don't get to know that, yes, there's a maintenance. That's how we have to work.
Yeah, so again, you're facing all these challenges every day, especially with your growth. So let's shift the topic now to data privacy, data encryption. Large audience here in Singapore today from across Asia Pacific. Talk to us about what your concerns are with data privacy.
Data privacy is definitely a challenge. I think it's for almost every organization. Like you said, you're concerned about their data. We hold customers' data. We are all the more concerned. These challenges are really complex in nature because at one end, the systems are changing, business comes up with new initiatives. So we have a lot of changes going into the system. At the other end, we really have to protect the data. So at one side, you say move fast, bring APIs, bring new things. And at the other end, you say make sure your data is always secure. Even though you integrate, we have to protect your data. And in recent years, the biggest change is that the data earlier we used to protect where we used to hold. Now the data travels, so we have to protect the data wherever it goes also. That is also our responsibility. It's definitely a difficult problem to handle.
Well, that's great, Sushil. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I know Sushil will be around if you'd like to learn about scale. He's got it, and he's handling it every day. That's the life he lives. And we're so happy that our partnership on the mainframe has been strong and at the core of the back end of your business and will continue for many years.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.